All right, buddies, let's get this done. What I'm gonna show you right now, and I'll try to be very brief, is how you update a data set in DEIMS and how do you assign a new DOI or a new Digital Object Identifier. So I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what I'm doing, and let's get this show on the road. So I'm presenting that. All right, so first of all, let's just say that I have an old data set that has 141,000 rows, or sorry, 136,000 rows, and I got a new one with this many. In this case is the hydrology for the Green Creek. This is the metadata. So you see the Green Creek gauge measurements. It has a bunch of metadata. Here is my data set. This is the old one. It has about 9 megabytes. These are the description. This is the old DOI. All right, so the first thing we do is I'm going to use the cogwheel on the right to edit the data set. I'm gonna remove the old data set and I'm gonna attach the new one. So in my case, I go here and hit remove. This is going to take it out, and I could upload it. In this case, I'm gonna attach it, but I could also upload it if I had it in my desktop. How do I attach it? Well, first I'm gonna move my new green hydro data set into my into the share where it's expected by the server. So I'm logging into the server, and now I move that data set over there where it's going to be picked up. So just hang. Oh no, that's not going to be the right password. But no problem. All right, so now it's moved. All right, so long story short, I'm going to fetch it, and that is the green hydro. I'm going to attach it, and once it's attached, and it is, I'm going to hit save. I don't need a new revision in here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So the data set is saved with a new version of the data. It could be a number of changes that you do for your data set. In this case, this is the nature of the change. I'm adding a new batch of data for the last season. As you can tell, it was 9.26 megs before, now it's 9.81. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a note over here that says Friends and Sun Hill add new season data for 15-16, and that is the nature of the change that I do to my metadata. I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the status to published because I want it to be read, and I'm going to say prepared for new DOI in my moderation notes. And I'm going to locate this data set in Pasta. So this data set has a data set ID that is 1913. That's how I kind of find my data in Pasta really easily. So if I put 9013 in my URL of Pasta, I see that the last package ID had a version 8. This is the version ID of the package. So I'm gonna reset my new version ID here to be about 9. So when I hit save, it's gonna be automatically increased to 10 or 11. That way, so this is my new one, and that way my new data set in Pasta is not super high in the version of it. So I'm gonna upload it, and I went to Pasta, I went to Tools, Upload. I'm gonna put my URL in here. I'm gonna remove the secure URL or the encrypted EML because Pasta cannot handle this. I'm gonna say upload. It takes a while for this service to process an issue. It has to do a number of silly checks. And finally, when it's done and this server decides that everything is fine and dandy, is going to say here. So it's going to take a while. It's not going to be immediate. I'm going to keep refreshing until the system is like done with its silly tasks. Now, okay, meanwhile, so we don't lose or waste much time, I'm going to click on the new draft. This is where we come here. I'm anticipating that I'm going to get a new DOI. So there are two things that you need to do. You are going to come to the bottom of the page. You are going to change the publishing options from the draft state to published, and you're going to make a note which is add new DOI, Digital Object Identifier. And here is, as promised, the new revision of the EML. So here is your old DOI. I'm going to remove that, even though it says do not edit any of these fields. In case you can do this automatically in DEIMS, but we are doing it manually. So I'm going to manually put the new DOI. So I'm going to go back to pasta in this screen. I see that it's done. There is no warnings or errors. I'm going to click on the package ID. You can just see URL to retrieve the DOI, but you might as well come here. And here is my new digital object identifier. So I'm simply going to right click on this, copy and paste in here. And so now I got my new DOI. I said that the publishing state is going to be published. The revision IDs, the numeric revision matches, and I got my new green click gauge measurements with the new data and the new DOI. And here is where it is in Antarctica. All right, here it is. Boom, done. How about that? All right. I hope you're happy with it because I am. Ciao.